Streamline Productions presents Let's Get Some Food! And here we are, day 3 of Nickel City Con. I'm here with
Nick. It's me, the other guy.
And that's it. Matt, he basically got everything done that he wanted yesterday, and John, he wanted to come, but he wasn't feeling very good this morning.
John had been sleeping on the way to and from the con, so yeah, it was catching up with him.
Yeah, it was. I think he was basically done too. I can't think of anything he would have wanted to do today besides maybe the John Ratzenberger selfie. But speaking of which, let's see what did we do first when we got here? I know Jacob got the. He went to the Buffy Q&A.
Yeah,
I'd watched some Buffy, but I'm not like a super fan or anything.
Yeah, I didn't see enough of it to consider myself a fan. I saw some earlier and I thought it was good, but that was just another one I never got into.
We went upstairs and we were scoping out the place. Nick ended up getting apparently the last Nickel City con shirt.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, I'll go pick up that shirt because it'd be cool to take something home from it that actually, said Nickel City on it or said that I was here. And yeah, it ended up being the last shirt. It was the display shirt, and it was a small, so that's typically the size I end up with. They had to jump to get it.
That's funny.
It was great.
Speaking of shirts, across the street there was a great across the you know what I mean. And there was a shirt, like a huge display of shirts I had been eyeing since Friday. And I was thinking about, because they had a deal, if you buy like 4, you save like some money or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was going to do that, but they also had a link to their website and their eBay page, and it seems like just about every shirt that they had there was on the website. So I'm like, yeah, I think I'm going to do this at a later date, but thank you for letting me just look at the shirts.
The display is really awesome. I think I mentioned that yesterday.
There was a lot of really cool shirts there.
Yeah. Looking forward to perusing their site, though.
Oh, and you got that gun that John has.
Yeah, the Malorian, which was a gun that John's cosplay character actually used, but in the game, V, the character I'm playing, can also use that gun. Plus, even if we had taken photos together with that, I realized this after I bought it, it would have made sense for us both to have it because John's character, Johnny Silverhand, is actually just in my head. So me having the gun and him having the gun at the same time would actually make complete sense. Like for picked photos and stuff like that. So.
Well, next convention.
Right.
And then I think we came back downstairs. We got some refills on Wild Bill's first.
Yep.
They had black cherry today. That was pretty good. We mixed that with the vanilla cream. Well, I wanted to see the Married and Children Q&A, but we had to kill some time. Before that was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Q&A. Now, it's a variation of actors who were either in the suit. There was the guy who played Shredder in the second movie, and they had 2 of the voice actors. Mm-hmm. Or I think just maybe one of the voice actors. I know Robbie Rist voiced Michelangelo.
Okay.
And then, because we were only going to be in there just to sit in, just kill time for Married with Children. I had seen the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Q&A back in GalaxyCon of 2025. I'll be honest, that was one of the more boring ones. They were really funny this time.
Yeah, the energy was it was there.
Everybody shouted "Cowabunga" at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then as I'm sitting there and I'm realizing, oh, yeah, it's Robbie Rist. I think I have a question for him. Nick ended up recording me asking the question. So I think I'll just put the video here.
So this is a question for Robbie Rist. What was it like working with James Rolfe on the Indie Video Game Nerd movie? Damn it.
So James did a review of Turtles 3 on an old website called Screw It. And it was easily one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And so I contacted him and I just said, hey, if you're ever doing a thing and you need a me for it, contact me. And he said, I just happen to be making a movie, and you want to do a voice for it, and so I have so many things to say about the guy. Aside from being super cool and knowledgeable, and he's a really great guy. His movie, he did a Patreon basically, where he said, I need $75,000. It was that. And he ended up with $350,000. And it's one of the few movies I've ever seen where every penny is up there. Like, there's no waste. The guy really knows how to do this. I wish he would do more of it. Cool.
I know. Wasn't that awesome?
This is amazing.
I can't believe the guy behind me was going to ask the same question. There's a Jack Sparrow out there. Look at, he's got a dog. That's a good Jack
cute.
Sparrow.
Yeah, actually. I think the hair is real.
It could be. Otherwise, that's a pretty convincing wig.
Yeah. I did Jack Sparrow once. I had a
really?
a wig. Yeah, it was down in Tennessee.
Oh, cool.
So that had to be like early 2000s. I forget. But
was that just after the first movie came out?
Must have been. Trying to think of when it. 2004. When did I? That's not important. I won't.
Fair
remember.
enough.
I'd have to look it up.
So eventually, I asked my question, and then we hurry over to the Married with Children Q&A. They had already started. They were all right. It was the guy who played Bud and the actress who played Marcy on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Katie Seagal, I think I mentioned, was not able to make it to this one, which is crazy that she was the only cancellation. Normally, you get like 3 or 4 at least. We thought about doing a table selfie with them, but when we went back up after the Q&A, they had already. Or Bud was there, but Marcy, it looked like they were wrapping up her table, so I don't know if she's coming back today. And then we went to John Ratzenberger's booth because there wasn't a big line there, and let's get a selfie. There was one person ahead of us. This lady was going on and 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 on.
It was as bad as being in a really long line. It really was. Like a really, really long line.
I hate to mention this word, but it was nothing but politics. Yeah. Like, it was just and that poor volunteer who was sitting next to John Rafflesberger, because he's all in it about talking about it, and then she's just got like this like wrap it up, wrap it up. Because at first it wasn't too bad because we were literally the only ones behind her, and then a line started forming, and then literally just when she ended, she was like, "Oh my God, I didn't know you were there." It's like,
I don't. Reading that, I could be wrong, obviously, but I don't believe her.
No, I don't either.
I think she knew we were there.
Yeah. He seemed okay. Just like I said, he just seems old.
Yeah.
I think he's seen his better days. He's just chilling in retirement. So, well, not retirement, but maybe soft retirement, because he's probably not acting like nearly as much.
No, I imagine not.
Oh, I found out he was in Superman 2. I never knew that.
Yeah, that's probably back before I would have recognized him.
And we ended up getting a picture with the Goonies pirate ship.
Yep.
And the Hobbit hole. They had a Hobbit hole photo booth set up. It was pretty cool. Now we're sitting in the hallway close to where the Q&A panels are, and the photo op booth is just a little further down. Jacob is currently waiting in line to get his pictures with the Buffy people. And after that, we're going to head over to Thang's Buffet. Yeah. It's one of my favorite buffets, personally. There's a funny story. I wish John and Matt were here for it. So one time we were going to Buffalo because we wanted to go video game store hopping, because there's Oogie Games and Heart of the Game in Buffalo, New York. Well, Boogie Games technically is in Tonawanda, but close enough. But anyways, we were trying to figure out a place to go for lunch after, and we were like, "Oh, Chinese buffet." One problem: Mondays, typically Chinese places, even takeout places, aren't open. So John did a search, and he's just like, "Hey, I found this Things buffet. They're open on Mondays. Want to try there?" I'm like, "Sure. I've never been there." Now, is it the best Chinese buffet? No, I've had better, but it gets the job done. I think it's good. Good, not great. I think you've been there a couple times, or maybe at least once.
If I'd gone with you, then yeah.
I think we went when last year. I think it was with Sammy. Sammy went.
Okay.
It was me, you, and John. Me, you, John, and Sammy went to Zhang's buffet one day. The one day she went. Conventions are not for my girlfriend.
You don't think she'll be back, or?
Maybe to GalaxyCon, but not this one. I just wanted her to. Well, it was funny. Her sisters were actually like bugging her to go to this. I kept telling her, like, if you don't want to, you don't have to. But at the same time, I did tell her, like, this is a good just beginner convention.
Get your feet wet.
Yeah. Anyways, I think that's just about everything we got. So we'll see y'all again next week with our regularly scheduled Let's Get Some Food podcast. This has been fun doing the trifecta of episodes. We'll see y'all again next week, everybody. Goodbye.